Hundreds of teachers gathered at the Chico Masonic Family Center October 21st and 22nd to join the thousands of teachers across the state fighting for their rights in school funding this upcoming November 6 election. The building was referred to as Camp Chico as its inhabitants busied themselves phone banking, sending out postcards, and preparing to walk precincts in an effort to defeat Proposition 32 and gain supporters of Proposition 30. Steve Dillon, 55, is one of the many voices reaching out to citizens of Chico on these issues, and he is dedicated to making sure his voice is heard.
I know what'll happen to me if Prop 30 doesn't pass. I know what'll happen to me if Prop 32 passes. And I'm not going to let that happen to me. We won't be able to fight against it. We won't be able to mount a campaign to make people aware of what's going on. And without that, then teachers will be at-will employees, and there will be no due process. Super PACs and billionaires can spend whatever they want on an election. We had Meg Whitman outspent Jerry Brown like 6 or 7 to 1. She took all of that money, came out of her own personal pocket. We just had a billionaire write checks, $20 million. His name's Charles Munger. He doesn't live in California. And not only did he write $20 million check to defeat or to pass 32 and to oppose Proposition 30, he also gave $250,000 to Assemblyman Nielsen in his campaign. So here's a guy that can just write checks anytime he wants, and it doesn't make a dent. When we get contributions, we get contributions $10, $15, $20 at a time. We go out there and walk neighborhoods, and we are the ones that are talking people to people. We have the grassroots. These people want to change the dynamics so they can have a better, easier way of making profits. Write a check for $1,000. I can't write a check for $100 to somebody's campaign, but I can talk to 5,000 people and get their votes. Teaching is a lot more than just explaining things to people.
What about teaching don't you like?
Grading papers. I can teach and teach and teach, but I just don't like grading papers.